You didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, you know it, and it is the Ralph Report. And good morning, and welcome to a special edition of the Ralph Report. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ralph Williams. I am the host of the Ralph Report. And today we're here. We have a lot to talk about today, including, don't forget, this afternoon, 4 o'clock, the Sports Corner Show with me, Ralph Williams, Smoking Jim Frazier, our guest, Ken Catalone from the Huddle Sports Network. Ken and Ken in the morning. He's going to be here to talk with us about the Green Bay Packers and what they're doing for the draft and what's going on in free agency as well. Also, we have other stuff to talk about as well. And at 5 o'clock, the Wrestle Talk returns again for another edition. 5 o'clock to 6, we talk about WrestleMania. Smoking Jim and I are going to break down all the matches, what's going on, last night's Raw, and a whole lot more coming up on Wrestle Talk today at 5 o'clock. Also, don't forget tomorrow, and I want to remind everybody tomorrow at 3 to 4 p.m. right here on 860 AM WWDB, the Ralph Williams Show. Yes, exactly. Don't forget about that tomorrow. And it's our live call-in show. I'll have a phone number for you to call in on our live call-in show. And that is for the Ralph Williams Show tomorrow, every fourth Wednesday of the month on 860 AM WWDB, Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. We will be on tomorrow for a live call-in show. We do that quite often as well. And that's every single fourth Wednesday of the month we do that. And every Wednesday I'm on 3 to 4 p.m. on 860 AM WWDB. All right. Also, this weekend, and I'll have that phone number coming up for you in just a moment here. Coming up this weekend on Saturday morning, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. is the Ralph Williams Show. And that is on 93.5 The Beach. Here we are. Every single Saturday morning, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the Delmarva region. We are on with the Ralph Williams Show. And from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., don't forget to tune in, 93.5 The Beach. And then at 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock is the Ralph Williams Show on 1250 a.m. The Answer, 92.5 on the FM dial. And I have a very special guest. I'll talk about it in a few, but here we go. All right. Okay. So the Ralph Williams Show, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on WWDB, AM 860 on Wednesday, 3 to 4 p.m. That's tomorrow. And then don't forget, 7:30 tomorrow night, we will be back on the air with the Ralph's Opinion Show here. That's at 7:30 p.m. Here we go. All right, that's tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m., the Ralph's Opinion Show. We got a lot to talk about the Iran war, some resignations in the Trump administration, and a lot more coming up tomorrow night. Spirit Airlines going out of business. They have they're liquidating everything. really sad situation to hear about, but we'll talk about that tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m., right here on your social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and the Kick Network as well. And we'll be talking about some things tomorrow night as well. And then don't forget, at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, I will be on Steel City Sports World with Smoking Jim Frazier, Luther Dupree, and Claudia Rosana. That's tomorrow night. Also, Fillmore and Big Row will all be on tomorrow night for Steel City Sports World, 9 o'clock, YouTube and Facebook. Don't forget to tune in. I'll be a guest on there as well. All right. Also, speaking of Saturday, the Saturday morning sports show is canceled for the next 2 weeks. It was canceled last weekend because I had Pensman Sports was down here to visit, and I want to thank him for coming down as well to visit us down here in Berlin, Maryland. We're in Studio 10 here in Berlin, Maryland, where we broadcast all of our shows and everything else. All right, here we are, 2 to 3 p.m. Saturday as part of the Ralph Williams Saturday. Here is the Sports Corner radio show on AM 1250, The Answer, 92.5 on the FM dial, and also with me, Ralph Williams, Smoking Jim Frazier, Claudia Rosana, and Luther Dupree. On our sports shows now, from now on, we're going to be doing trivia. So I want to let everyone know that as well. We're going to be doing trivia. So we have some trivia stuff coming up for you as well. All right. Let's get into a few more things that we have going on here. All right. And here's one of them here. All right. Don't forget, on Mondays from 3 to 4 p.m., here it is. Yep, every Monday, 2 o'clock p.m., KHB Radio 620 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Don't forget to tune into that. Now, 620's been having some issues with their internet. So those of you who live outside the Western Pennsylvania area, you're not going to be able to hear or participate in the Ralph Williams Show. But if you have a radio, you can participate as well. So make sure you get yourself a radio if you're in your car. Drive time, Pittsburgh. I told you I was coming. I'm here. And now it's Monday, 2 o'clock p.m., the Ralph Williams Show on 620 KHB. All right. All right, there we go. Every Friday, 3 o'clock p.m. here. Oh, you know, it's 620 KHB. Don't forget to tune into the Sports Corner radio show with me, Ralph Williams, Smoking Jim Frazier, Claudia Rosano, and Luther Dupree every Friday, 3 o'clock p.m. We are also on Friday drive time as well with Sports Corner show. Just a bunch of announcements and stuff going on. Don't forget about our NFL draft show Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Myself, Pensman Sports, Brian Pettit. We're going to break down the whole first round, each team's pick. We're going to have our opinions on it, what we think about it, and everything else. Friday, we will be back on again, 7 o'clock Friday night for rounds 2 and 3. And then, Saturday, rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7, we will be on the air at 11 o'clock a.m. right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter X, not Twitter X, Twitch and the Kick Network, just to let everyone know that as well. All right, excuse me for a moment. All right. I have something I want to talk about right now, and I don't want to talk about it on my shows because I don't have the time. I have a lot of topics. I'm going to talk about it right here. I had a couple comments this week. Someone said some things that I sold out Pittsburgh. Let me tell you something. I moved down here to Berlin, Maryland for my family, for my health, my well-being, my sanity, stress level, the whole 9 yards. Now, if you watch a show that I did in May of last year and check it out on my Ralph's Opinion shows, go back to my archive versions. I did a show called The Top 10 Reasons Why I Left Pittsburgh. And one of them was because I got tired of being treated like a redheaded stepchild with the media. But now I don't have to worry about that anymore because I have all these radio shows now up in Pittsburgh that I am trying to conquer. I'm trying to conquer some things that are going on with me, between me and the media in Pittsburgh. And I know what a lot of you are thinking is that, well, you know what, Ralph, you're not going to be able to do that because such and such is too powerful. No, that's not the case. Anybody can be powerful. Anybody can be strong. Anybody can be whatever. But I'm carving a niche for myself up in Pittsburgh. And despite the fact I don't live there, that doesn't mean anything. There's technology now that I can broadcast from anywhere. And I have, and I will. But here's the point that I have that I'm making to you right now. I'm on the air in Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and the Delmarva region, down here in the Delmarva area. And there's reasons why I left Pittsburgh, and I told everybody that. Top 10 reasons why. Basically, I got tired of being treated like a redheaded stepchild with the media. I have talent just as good as anybody in the media, in the radio business up in Pittsburgh, and everybody's managed to try to treat me like a piece of crap, which of course that I am not. All right. I've said some things over the years about radio bosses and things like that maybe have gotten me in trouble with the radio companies. I get that. All right. But that's in the past. Okay. And I'm outspoken about what I think and what I feel and what's going on. And there are some things that I say that a lot of people don't like, and that's too bad. All right. I've had people make comments, I'll never be a good radio broadcaster because I don't work in the community. BS. All right. So please, folks, get your facts straight before you start talking about me. Now, I have people telling me I sold out Pittsburgh. No, Pittsburgh sold me out. Sold me out to move out. And that's exactly what I did. All right. And I did what was best for my family. But Pittsburgh, I told you that I was coming to get you with media. I told you that my name will be spread all over Pittsburgh. I told you, and it's happening. I get emails every day about how people are now tuning into the show. I will take the ratings from the stations who didn't hire me. Take the ratings. You know why? Because I can. You know why? Because I will. And you know why? Because it's my turn. My turn. My time. Because I'm getting tired of it being everybody else's time but mine, especially in Pittsburgh. All right? And that's exactly it. I am getting ready to embark on some more activity radio-wise. I've got sponsors lined up that I'm calling up and dealing and speaking with on a daily basis that are ready to go. All right. So things are getting a little bit better, and you could be part of that. If you look down below at the ticker tape, you can be part of that as a sponsor or an advertiser. Whether it's here, whether it's on the radio, or whether it's on my website, www.rwmediaproductions.com. So to say I sold out Pittsburgh, how about Pittsburgh sold me out? Nobody in the Pittsburgh media likes me, and I get that. I was on a station in Beaver County whose name I refuse to mention because I don't want I don't want to be told I'm a liar for saying things which I'm not. Okay. All right. The gentleman knows who he is. I will not say his name here today, and I'm not going to. All right. I've been told that I need to kick back a little bit on some things. I'm not doing that either. I have my own style. Everybody has their own style of doing things. There's a guy in Pittsburgh named with the initials MM. You guys embrace him, you can embrace me. Okay? You get what I'm trying to tell you? But you won't do it. You keep embracing the same people. But that's okay, because my name's going to be out there all over Western Pennsylvania, all over Philadelphia, all over the Delmarva region. And more, and more, and more. Until you understand the name Ralph Williams, and you understand the Ralph Williams Show, and you understand Sports Corner Radio Show. You understand those things. And when you understand that, then that's when you'll understand that my name's going to be out there from now on. I'm going to be like a pest. It's going to be constant. You're going to see my name and you're not going to like it. But that's too bad. All right. That is just too bad. And I don't want no one to say I sold out Pittsburgh. I never sold Pittsburgh out. I just tell the truth about Pittsburgh and what goes on there. All right. And not only do I tell the truth, but yeah, I love my city, Pittsburgh, but I love Ocean City a little more. And I'm sorry that things between me and you up there didn't work out. But guess what? I still have radio shows up there. In fact, I have weekday radio shows now. I have weekend shows. I have all kinds of shows up there. So guess what? I'm going to flood the area with my name. All right. Ralph Williams, 737 at gmail.com. If you have any comments you want or anything you want to talk about. I sold out Pittsburgh. For real? Is that for real? Is that all you got? If you're coming at me and that's all you got, then guess what? You're done because you're not going to take me down. I'm going to continue to grow. 2026 is going to be the year of Ralph Williams, and that's the way it is. Okay? Every year from here on in, it's going to be better than ever. All right? So you remember that next time you turn the radio on and you hear my voice and you hear what I have to say. Now, Saturday on the Ralph Williams Show, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., my guest will be Jesse James. And who is he? He's running against Chris Deluzio. And I hear from the Republican Party that they're saying Chris Deluzio is called Chris Delusional. All right. So Jesse James, he's running against not the Steeler football player. So please don't say that or go there. All right. But Jesse is running for congressman against Chris Deluzio. I hear Connor Lamb might be getting back involved in the fray. Good for him. Okay. All right. But Jesse James is running against, he's going to run against Chris Deluzio. I'll have him on the show for the first two segments, Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., 12:50 a.m. The Answer, 92.5 on the FM dial, the Ralph Williams Show. Don't forget, Ralph Williams Show, Delmarva area, 7 a.m. For 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pittsburgh area, the Ralph Williams Show. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., 12:50 a.m. The Answer, the Ralph Williams Show, with me, Ralph Williams, and Tony Moreno. And then on top of that, and then not only that, don't forget Monday, 2 o'clock p.m., the Ralph Williams Show on 620 KHB. All right. And then Sports Corner Show 2 times a week now, Friday, 3 o'clock p.m., Saturday at 2 to 3 p.m. on 12:50 a.m. The Answer, 92.5 on the FM dial. Friday, 3 o'clock, 620 KHB. This has been the Ralph Report. I am Ralph Williams, and please, next time, you need to come at me better than just, I sold out Pittsburgh. No, I didn't. Pittsburgh sold me out. Always remember that. Next time you think you can try to do something like that or say anything to that effect or accuse me of yelling at radio bosses and stuff. I didn't. I just exposed the truth. I got lied to. And when I get lied to, I start exposing the truth. All right. Until next time, this has been the Ralph Report. My name is Ralph Williams, ladies and gentlemen. I am the host of the Ralph Report. Yeah, what do you want to talk about? Let me talk to you. And we have. I just talked to you today. Now, my Facebook page, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Facebook page, Ralph Williams, RW Media on both. And also, don't forget Twitch and the Kick Network. All right, I'm Ralph Williams. Have yourself a great one. By all means, please be safe. Thank you.